Good evening. A young North Texas mother is dead, and police say it was because of a drunk driver.
The popular volleyball player from Cedar Valley College was killed when her car was hit from behind along I-45 in Hutchins. Natalie Solis is first tonight on Fox 4 News at 6 with the details on this developing story outside of Lou Sterrett Justice Center, where the suspect was taken. Natalie.
Well, Heather and Steve, that suspect is 24 years old. Police say that victim had just pulled over. She was still buckled into her car, her flashers on, when that suspect slammed into the back of her PT Cruiser with his truck.
Just as a person, I've never met somebody like her.
Alex Ortega woke up Sunday morning to the worst imaginable news.
When I got the call, I couldn't believe it. I prayed that it wasn't real. I prayed I was dreaming.
But it wasn't. The mother of his 1-year-old son, Eli, Priscilla Alanis, killed driving home after a night out with friends. The 19-year-old Ferris High School graduate and Cedar Valley College volleyball player on I-45 southbound in Hutchins, heading home to Ferris, when relatives say she may have had car trouble and pulled over. Police say her hazard lights were on and she was still buckled in when 24-year-old Eustorio Gomez Gutierrez veered out of his lane onto the shoulder, smashing into Priscilla's PT Cruiser.
What he did, he ruined a girl's dream. He ruined our life.
Her sister says Priscilla was a talented athlete and singer, devoting her voice to the church band.
The first time I heard her sing was like years back, and I cried like the minute she first sang. It was like her dream was my dream.
Another tragedy for the Alanis family, who also lost Priscilla's older brother in a car accident several years ago. Right now, the focus on Eli, who Priscilla called her most prized possession. On Facebook, she recently wrote to her son, "I will love and support you until my last breath, baby boy."
I'm going to tell him that, she loved you. I'm going to tell him, she loved you with everything she was and everything she had.
All right, a relative tells me that there is a vigil tonight, a candlelight vigil in Priscilla's honor at a family friend's home. That's at 8 o'clock. The Cedar Valley volleyball team will also be honoring her at the next game. That'll be sometime next week. And we're also told that the family has set up a GoFundMe account. That's to pay for funeral expenses. We have a link to that on our website, myfoxdfw.com. Heather?
So, Natalie, lots of ways to remember this young woman. What else can you tell us about the suspect, though?
Right. Well, Gutierrez was charged with intoxication manslaughter. His bond was set at $50,000. We have learned that he has since bonded out, and at least as far as we can tell, it doesn't look like he has any other prior criminal history. Heather?
All right, Natalie Solis live tonight. Thank you.